Hey guys, this is C2 Dev Cyberbob here. I've been wanting for a long time to make a deck building gameplay video. Unfortunately, you guys, I've had a lot of health issues, so I've been in and out of the hospital several times. It's not that I didn't want to make the content, I just haven't had the ability to do that. As you can see, I am ranked down to bronze. So, you know, it's external circumstances. Hopefully things are looking up, but I am here now, and I am playing City of the Gods, which I think is pretty great. I'm not just saying that because I was part of designing it. It's the interactions have gotten more interesting, and there's a lot of good balance and just new things that haven't been done before. So I have one deck in mind that I've been playing. I can't take credit for this at all. This is definitely, I had a few people send me what they're doing, took a look. This one is from Beastly. It is a really weird and tricky deck. So I'm not promising that this is going to climb you to the very top, but once you figure out how to do it, it's pretty fun. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. So I just called it Profit. You know, I wanted to play Warlocks. That was my main ask to try to do this. And so let's kind of look at what we have in here right now. So you can see we have 2 burnouts, and so this is going to be really important because there's a lot of power lacking in the deck on its own. So you're going to have to be strategic with using burnouts to generate, you know, fire spells, and obviously if you get some direct damage things with the castle health what it's at, it can be pretty powerful. And so just so you know, there's easy ways to get that with the Land Beyond Time. You could just run your raptors into like your opponent's raptors if you need to generate cards. So that's like one of the easiest ways to do that here. There's obviously other ways that can be done, like you have Forest Revolt as well. So, you know, obviously this is a really good kind of spell defensive thing, but it also synergizes with Burnout. So we got Burnout, we got Flare. Flare can be used to generate basically fire spells for Rakanoth, which I'll get to, or just direct damage to the castle is really strong now. Hibernate is pretty important because what it does in this particular deck is if you pull your big stuff already in your hand and you can't call for aid it, you can hibernate it. So obviously the stats are good, but it's way more for like ensuring you get to hibernate it and call it at the time you want. Pretty simple here. Good way to just get card generation. You will need to kind of go through your cards at a decent cadence to get, you know, you need to get what you want at the time you need it. Firestorm, another cheap spell, can be used early if you need to defend yourself, but best used in synergizing with either a burnout by like killing a bunch of stuff that's your own stuff too. You could do it with the raptors. So the other thing you can do is like say you run your raptors like into something big instead to protect yourself. You can still use Firestorm to remove theirs, and then you can also get the burnout out of that. So keep that in mind. The Land Beyond Time is one of my favorite cards because it's, you know, I think you might, if you guys ever watched The Land Before Time, it's one of my favorite childhood memories. But this is, I think I kind of explained this. It's mostly a generator card, but it obviously can be used defensively, even kind of defensively to get the charge placement if you can remove your opponent's raptors. But think of it as something that like you can either ram them into each other or ram them into something you can't get otherwise. If you can remove their raptors, or if you're not afraid of them having it. Also try to place it in a way where you're like getting, if you're going to leave any raptors on your opponent, leave the like only the back ones. Touch of Life, another heal and draw. This is mostly just, you know, you're going to be healing your castle a lot on this one in several cases, so you could obviously use this how you want. Wild Strikes, this is to protect yourself, especially early game. To kind of AoE down the opponent while you're trying to get your combo. Surge of Life. I really like this card because it does have a good ramping to it. I like to try to get this early so I can kind of have some stuff on the board. If my opponent doesn't know what I'm doing, it looks like maybe I'm ramping some units, but really I'm just kind of trying to get some presence while I wait for my combo. Also, you can get chip damage if you get enough, but I usually find I'm on the back foot on my side of the castle until my synergy, so these are usually protecting. Dwarven Profit, one of the coolest cards in the game. Choose a card in your hand. Whenever your turn begins, reduce its cost by 1. This is amazing with a lot of things, but I think it goes really well with, in particular, Chaotic Storm. If you can get your Chaotic Storm to as low as possible, you can get a Rakanoth synergy, which is for the turn he's played. You can do 2 damage each time you play a fire spell. You can get this down to 0 if you really can make it. You could use it on other things like Blaze too, but if you get like an empty board, or a pretty clean board, and you clean it up with this, and you have a low-cost Rakanoth through your call, so you're trying to get him down to 3. And you can also, after you've called him, only after, you could even push his cost down. But anyway, you're trying to get fire spells and stuff down, or, you know, a called one of these guys. And if you can pull this early, like, this is probably what you want more than anything. Forest Revolt, again, it's another generation from Burnout, but also something to protect yourself. You'll be probably blowing through those early. Again, you have kind of a critical point to win the game with this particular deck. Blaze is great because it does damage to everything, because you're going to want to get that castle damage. And again, you could go for a lowering the cost of Blaze. You can get a Blaze in when this is a 3 cost, as well as a Flare and a Burnout, for instance. So you're gonna get like really wanting to chip that castle and trying to like knock it out on that turn. Call for Aid, absolutely like another critical card here. Because this deck doesn't really have units. All you got is Nadair, Rakanoth, and then our Prophet. You're guaranteed one of those. And since there's 3 cards, like, I mean, you can be almost certain to what you'll get, and after you played one, you could be completely certain. So, ideally, you're going to be calling for Aid. One of these 2, probably both, if you can do it. And this is the one that really matters. But, you know, if you're behind 2, you can call him, play him for 3, and then just, like, load up with healing spells, too. That absolutely works. So this is the card. You're fishing for Rakanoth, but also this is fine, too. Obviously, this only gets a 1 reduction, but you can guarantee him. So, like, you can either pull him or get him this way. So it's not the worst, but this is what you really want. Obviously, we have this big boy here, 3 random healing spells. This is sort of the bait. You tend to be on the back foot from my experience playing this way, and then your opponent might think they have you, and then you'll drop this guy, and you'll just go back up, or you'll get a little bit some of an offensive, healing with healing stuff. But generally, you're kind of like pulling your stuff up or pulling your dragons up. And then, of course, this is the card that makes the whole deck. Rakanoth. For this turn, only deal 2 damage to all your enemies when you play a fire spell. Your goal here is quite simple. You want to call him to get him to 3 cost, and you want to throw as many things as you can. So you get obviously 2 damage for each, and some of them can also be damaging the castle, for instance. So you pull him, you throw a flare, you get a flare, 2, another 2 from him, you throw another flare, another 2 from him. So you're already at 8 direct damage there. You could get a blaze that's still, because, that's going to still be, if he's at 3, you can still get all of that in. You can get different combinations of Firestorm with a flare, burnout. You can do pretty max castle damage here. If you've done this perfectly, you can OTK. It's not usually how it goes, but it is a thing. So anyway, I think I explained that as well as I could. So let's give it a run. Hold on, I want to do. I've done it a few times. I enjoy it. I'll probably start looking at other things, but for now, I like the challenge of this deck. It's not as straightforward. And I kind of wish someone made a video for me how to do it, because I really, in the beginning, was like, I don't even get how this is powerful. Okay. I don't really want Blaze. don't know if we need that yet. I like to keep wild strikes. So that's what I'm going to defend myself with without throwing away a fire spell. Okay. It's a whatever. Your early game is not going to be strong. So we're just going to stall. And, This could be tricky. Get rid of it if I really want to. It's not the worst thing to do. You know what? I think I'm not going to let him. I don't want him to do his strategy. I want to do my strategy. That's fine. I don't like using the Firestorm, but I want, again, it's a situation where I don't want him to develop what he's doing, so because I see Ninja there, I think he's kind of, he's putting his gas in the beginning, his power. Huh? Man, you are just full of fun today. Full of fun. I'm gonna say, still don't want him doing his thing, and I think I'm gonna mix it with Burnout. So, we'll do this. Goodbye. 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 And hello! See? That's how you do it. You have to say it like that. So that's how it should look. It's gonna be, again, we're gonna be stalling best we can. That's fine. We're gonna have to take some heat soon here because I need to call for aid. Thinking. Now, we could bet that he will go there and stall a little longer, but it is a fire spell, so I'd rather call for aid. I think here. Yeah, I think we're gonna take the heat a little bit on this one. It's scary, but what can you do? So we could go for the Rakanoth now, or if we want to be more defensive, we could go this way. I actually think. Well, no, my hand's pretty full of spells. I don't want to overdraw. We're going to do this right now. Okay. My hesitation is that we're only at 5, and so we're not going to get to do this anytime soon. I don't think you should have hit that. Problematic. I think we can't get any of that right now. I don't know if I can bait him into this, or I mean into that. Maybe can. Actually, we could Wild Strikes. I'm just kidding. You know what? Let's Wild Strikes. Might have been not the best way. I'm okay with this, because we can get her later. Dang it. the next one here. Are you joking? Are you watching me? There we go. Ouch. That was painful. I might do Rakanoth a little earlier because of the level of aggression we're getting from this person. But it does mean we need another way to kill them. Get a couple in. It would clear that. It's not the best. I'd really like to go a little more. We also could just Chaotic Storm too. I don't love that there. I don't know. We might be in just enough danger to where this is still the right play. I think we can stall a little longer. Let's just... okay. That's decent. Okay. I think that pull is reasonably good. That's gonna suck. Don't let him get on the board and think he's like doing good. Oh man. We both have kind of like direct board stuff. It's kind of. I mean, here's the thing. Yeah, move forward. You do that. You do that. Forest Revolt is possible. Surge of Life. You came at a terrible time. So I think we are going to need to be Rakanothing. So if we get Rakanoth, we get 8. We're going to get just that, which is meh. Right? And we can get... 6, 7. I can't like make that better. So let's go. That's pretty good. Oh, that's actually good too. I think I want that. Goodbye, friends and not friends. And goodbye, friends and not friends. And goodbye. See how the turntables. Maybe. We may need this to be our closer now. We don't have a lot of units. Oh no! Another tower. No! What is you? What did he do to you? I think we're okay. I mean, Rakanoth's gone. That's our big play. But I think we still got a shot at this. I'm saying a shot, not a guaranteed. So yeah, with an empty board and Storm, like, let's say he just peasants now. But we still got power. Oh, that's also power. I don't know that I'm gonna get a better shot at that Chaotic Storm, though. I'm thinking. I don't want to like blow everything, but we could also do both. It's a guarantee puts them to 5. Can we finish though after that? That's the tricky part. can do it without the firestorm. It's a 3. I'm just gonna do that. That's nice. I'm gonna stand on your face, and we're gonna do this. I could have searched a life too, but this is more fun. I think Search of Life might have been better, but we'll see. Ow. Yeah. Surge of Life. Okay. No, this is fine. Oh, that's a good, nice thing to have. So, we could probably gonna force roll. Blaze and block. Yeah, you know, we could also just drop these. That's not the worst either. I really would love to get the search down, so you know, let's do that. The math is better. Let's get him kind of close. Yes, great. Great, Squirrel. See, look at this. That puts us in where we're like just about in range. Killing me. Oh, you're out of cards. You're out of cards. Come on. You're indeed. You're indeed. Knock that off. Well, do we play it safe? Do we play it secret? Do we play it? We gotta play it safe. I think. Let's see, because he'll pull this. I don't kill him. Let's just play it safe. Let's play it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Don't kick it back though. Well, that's okay because even if you do. We'll do all of it. Do I need to dispel anything? I didn't think so. No. We'll do that. I don't think we'll anymore. See? That's the trickiness, guys. That's the trickiness. He thought he had it. And now I think I have it, so I shouldn't bait myself. But he has no more cards. I think you're too late for that. I think that's it. That is just unluckers. Yes, you guys. Yeah. Let's just be silly right now. It does not matter because you have no more cards. Boom. See, that's a real. See, it's a real deck, guys. It really works. It's really fun. I hope you were on your toes a little bit that game, but it's not that straightforward at first. So if it didn't look like we were winning the game, that's how it works. But certainly we got our power early, and he could not come back from that. Anyway, hopefully we'll look forward to some more guides soon. I hope you guys enjoyed this one.